The pain was unbearable. It ripped through Bella's insides, leaving her hollow and breathless. Just weeks ago, she had held their future in her hands, a tiny heartbeat promising a lifetime of love. Now there was only emptiness. The abortion had been Frederick's idea, a practicality he had called it.
It's just a practicality, Bella.
Bella knew deep down that it was wrong. She had sacrificed a part of herself for him, believing in their future together. The weight of her decision pressed down on her, suffocating her with guilt and grief. Sleep offered no escape, only a cruel carousel of what-ifs and regrets. The scent of Frederick's cologne still clung to her pillows, a painful reminder of their shattered dreams. Her phone buzzed with his messages, but she couldn't bear to read them. Each vibration felt like a shard of glass piercing her heart.
Bella, please just read my messages.
How could he claim to love her while simultaneously tearing her apart? The happy memories they had built together now felt tainted, poisoned by his betrayal. The laughter, the shared dreams, the promises whispered under starry skies. All of it felt like a cruel joke. Bella clung to the sheets, her body racked with sobs. How could she ever trust again? How could she ever love again? Days turned into weeks, each one an agonizing reminder of her loss. Frederick's apologies felt hollow, empty words that did nothing to soothe the gaping wound in her heart.
It was just a stupid mistake, Bella. Please, understand.
He pleaded for her understanding, claimed it was just a stupid mistake. Deep down, Bella wanted to believe him. She yearned for the comfort of his arms, the familiarity of their love, but the doubt lingered, a venomous seed planted in her heart. Late one night, while Frederick slept, Bella scrolled through his phone. Her stomach twisted into knots as she uncovered a string of messages, each one a knife twisting in her gut. Frederick had been lying. He hadn't changed. The infidelity was not a one-time mistake, but a pattern of deceit woven into the fabric of their relationship. The world tilted on its axis. The man she loved, the man she had sacrificed everything for, was a stranger. A wave of nausea washed over her as she confronted him, the evidence laid bare before his eyes.
What do you want me to say, Bella?
Frederick's reaction confirmed her worst fears. There were no tears, no remorse, only cold indifference. He didn't even try to deny it. He simply shrugged, his eyes devoid of any emotion. The confrontation was brief, brutal, and soul-crushing. Frederick's words echoed in Bella's ears, each syllable a hammer blow to her heart.
I'm not the man you think I am, Bella. You should move on.
Move on? How could she simply move on from a love that had consumed her entire being? How could she erase the memories, the pain, the betrayal that now defined her existence? Leaving Frederick's apartment felt like stepping out of a burning building. The air was cold, but it was a welcome relief from the suffocating heat of his lies. As she walked, the weight of his betrayal pressed down on her, threatening to crush her beneath its immense weight. But with each step, a flicker of resolve ignited within her. She would not let this break her. She would not let him win. Bella needed someone to lean on, a shoulder to cry on, a voice of reason in the chaotic storm of her emotions. Juliana, her oldest and dearest friend, answered her call without hesitation.
Come over, we'll talk.
Juliana's apartment was a haven, a warm and welcoming space filled with the aroma of freshly baked cookies and the comforting sounds of soft jazz. As Bella stepped inside, the weight of the past few weeks seemed to lessen, replaced by a glimmer of hope. Juliana was there, arms open wide, ready to offer the solace Bella so desperately craved. No judgment, no platitudes, just a warm embrace and a listening ear. Tears flowed freely as Bella poured out her heart, recounting the pain, the betrayal, the crushing realization that her life had been built on a foundation of lies. Juliana listened patiently, her silence speaking volumes. She didn't interrupt, didn't offer unsolicited advice. She simply listened with an empathy that only a true friend could possess. As Bella's sobs subsided, Juliana spoke, her voice soft but firm.
You are strong, Bella. You will get through this.
Her words were like a lifeline, pulling Bella back from the brink of despair. For the first time since discovering Frederick's betrayal, Bella allowed herself to believe that maybe, just maybe, she could heal. She had a long and arduous journey ahead of her, but with Juliana by her side, she knew she wouldn't have to face it alone.